Hi everybody, today I want to do a review of this Pittsburgh Pro metric and standard set. They're both 8-piece socket sets and also they're 3/4 drive. So these are not bad in my opinion. I already used the standards and they're not bad in my opinion. They're pretty good. I would recommend them in my opinion from Pittsburgh. I mean, you do get a lifetime warranty on both. So yeah, if you break a socket, you just return that socket and they'll swap it out for you. You just get the socket out of the, the outlet's at, bring it to the cashier, and they'll swap it out. It's pretty good. It has a lifetime warranty. It's pretty good. There's 6 points, by the way. On the metric, it has size 26, 27, 29, 30, 32, 35, 36, and 38 millimeters. That's what that one is, the metric set. The standard set, in here, since we don't have to unwrap that, I'll show you once for all what's in here. And they are tight. But here on this set, we got an inch, 1 1/16, 1 1/8, 1 1/4, 1 5/16, 1 3/8, 1 7/16, and 1 2/4, or 1 1/2. So yeah, and also it comes with this little foam here, so it keeps them kind of located in one spot. Oh yeah, and here it also is the model number 67960, just in case they give you in the box. So in case one day, you break a socket or something, you look behind here to see what the model number is, just in case, But you should know what a standard and metric is, but just in case. There is one downside of owning these boxes, in my opinion. I don't know if the other one has it, the same issue, but this one, as you can see, it kind of cracked here. See how cracked it is there? And it cracked over here too. I don't know if when it was being shipped, it got hit by something and started cracking up the little clips here. But I hot glue these guys on there, so yeah. And they are kind of tough to open sometimes, I've been noticing. But since, this socket set, I don't use them like everyday use. I use them every once in a while. Ain't gonna bother me much. But yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, if you don't want the box, you just want the sockets, you could just pull out the sockets and throw it away. But in my recommendation, at least save a pic of, save a picture of this, just in case one day you need to. You never know. And also, they're pretty thick. I mean, see? I got a pin right here, and see? They're kind of decently well. They're thick enough. They also have their sizes on the box. So, see, also, in case one day you don't, see, here it has the 1 5/16, 1 3/8. Also down here it has an inch. So in case one day, say it falls and you want to put the sockets back to the way they were, you can, It's just pretty good. And it comes in a really kind of decent case. I mean the case as well, it's just the little clippings, in my opinion, that are bad. But the good thing is it comes with a lifetime warranty. It ain't bad. And this is the metric set. So yeah, here we also got the back, and it's showing the display and everything. As I mentioned, lifetime warranty. It ain't bad in my opinion. I mean, these are pretty good tools to have. If you have tractors, skid steers, diesel, anything big machinery, this set, in my opinion, is pretty good. I mean, you can buy the snap-on, but they're always expensive. And in my opinion, it's good to have those, but it's good to have another option. Say one day a socket breaks on you, you get this, you have this as a backup in case that one breaks, at least to get you through. And then, you know how those trucks never show up until a week. It takes them a while to show up. You gotta wait for a week, and then, and you need to get that job done to get, to get through. So yeah, overall, to me, I've used them. They haven't given me any issues that I know of so far. So yeah. But let's see this guy. I have not opened this. And the clips are pretty well. Looks like they're not going to fall off like the other one. They don't look like they're chipped. Maybe that one got damaged when it was shipping. But yeah, here we go. We got them right here. We got a 32. And they said they were lasered, engraved. And they are. I can feel a little bump there. They are lasered a bit, you know. Yeah, the set doesn't look bad. They also, the model numbers in the same spot too, you know, in case. And they have their numbers on the same spot too. So yeah, this socket set ain't bad, you know, if you have big machinery, as I mentioned. Yeah, so here in a bit, we're gonna do a little, we're gonna use it with a breaker bar, trying to see how it busts a nut on a skid steer. And also we're gonna use on an impact wrench, you know. So yeah, we'll do this first, you know, we'll do the breaker bar and stuff, you know. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna try one of the little standard sockets, the 1 1/16 on a breaker bar, which I'll be uploading next week if you're interested. Pretty good tool. Let's see. So we're gonna try to see if it can break. I think it won't be easy to break with a torque or a breaker bar, but here we go. Nope, it does not feel like it's gonna break. Good grip. I think it passed the test. I mean, I wasn't trying to break it with a breaker bar, you know. The bolt, I was trying to like kind of tighten it, but if you want to see it loosen up, I'll. There we go. It did hang in there, sweet. So it did do its job. So yeah, here. There we go. Doesn't look like it cracked. No signs of crackness. Nothing. Still looks good. The good thing is kind of thick. The middle's thick, so it won't break easily. But yeah, it's pretty good. Now we're gonna try the impact version real quick. Okay, so now I want to try something. We're gonna use an impact wrench on this socket real quick and see if it resists. So we're gonna put it on the highest speed on this. So I'm gonna put it on mode 3. And we're gonna let it keep on tightening a bit and see what it does. So here we go. And by the way, it's fully charged, just so be aware. All right, so here we go. Still looks good. Doesn't look cracked. I mean, it did lose a little paint, but I mean, obviously gonna lose paint after being used. So yeah. Okay, so overall, the socket set ain't bad. There is a little downfall I was noticing. So after using the impact wrench, I was struggling to pull this guy out. So I do want to recommend that if you do get this guy, since they're $50 for each set, so if you want to, you could buy it and then maybe get some, you know, get some brush, like a metal brush in here, and get all the extra paint that is in here off if you want to, or you know, you could buy another brand. But in my opinion, since I'm not gonna use this, it will do fine. But I think I do have to at least scrape this off, because that was a pain in the butt, you know, to get that. And yeah, I didn't like that at all. I mean, I had to pry it off, as you can see. I had to pry it off. See, I thought it was just that socket, but no. And I mounted another socket onto it. I tried this one onto the impact wrench. It came out like nothing. It just went in and out without that much of a struggle. This one, you have to sometimes insert it, and then you have to smack it against something hard in order to get into the impact wrench. And then once you need to get it off and swap it to another socket, you have to pry it off, which ain't a good idea in my opinion if you have to pry it off. I don't know if the other one is like that, but yeah, overall, I mean, they're good if you're not gonna use it all the time, but I would recommend, it would be kind of better if they didn't have that little problem. And they do clip well, I will mention that. But this one, yeah, this one's painted in there well. I mean, they have it all painted inwards, which they kind of, I think, went a little too crazy on the paint, in my opinion. But yeah, they just went a little crazy on there. Overall, It's a good socket set. It's just that's the issue. I never had issues with my breaker bar when I pull it off. So if you could just use it for a breaker bar, that'd be fine. But if you could use it on a pick wrench, it could affect you when you're trying to loosen, trying to get it off. You could struggle a bit of time, but if you don't mind that, or you just want to get that one specific sockets, if you can't find it and you can only find the set, well, that'd be fine. But in my opinion, if you do get it, just try to scrape off that paint if possible on the sockets you use the most. Or put a little oil around in case it's an impact, just like a little 40, a little oil, just in case so later you can pull it off easily. So yeah, overall, it's a good set, $50 each. Just that is the downfall of that, just when you want to pull off the socket. So yeah, and next week I'll be uploading a week or two actually. It could be the breaker bar or this guy, so if you want to keep an eye out, I will be releasing this. So I'm not 100% sure when I'll release it fully for if it'll be this week or next week. But yeah, keep an eye out. I will be releasing this guy pretty soon. And so yeah, you might want to watch. So yeah, all right. Well, thanks for watching and have a good day.